Travel with me from Florence, Italy to Athens, Greece. My flight was early in the morning, so I booked a taxi the night before with this app called App Taxi. I really recommend doing this if you have a morning flight so that you're guaranteed to have a ride waiting for you in the morning. The Florence airport is really small, so unless you're checking a bag, you don't really need to get there super early. And honestly, even if you're checking a bag, many of the desks don't even open until an hour before the flight is scheduled. Because the airport is so small, there aren't a lot of direct flights from Florence to Athens, strangely, so I had to lay over in Zurich first. So I got some food in the lounge and boarded my first flight. In Europe, especially at smaller airports, it's really common to board a plane like this, where you get on a bus and are taken physically to your plane to board via a staircase. In the US, we don't board planes like this. We typically always board through like a boarding ramp connected to the airport, so it was strange for me at first when I first came. Also, if you're looking for a new plane read, you should read this book, which is a shameless plug because it is my book. I wrote it. The link is in my bio. Eventually, we landed in Zurich. We got back on the bus to go back to the airport to then board our second flight, which was from Zurich over to Athens. We flew back across the Swiss Alps and then eventually landed in Athens, which, like Swiss Air, I got a bone to pick with you because that landing, ooh, she was rough. I booked an airport pickup through Welcome Pickups. They're a really great service to use if you're a first-time traveler in an international country, or even if you're a seasoned traveler and are just looking for a service to pick you up from the airport. They're all English-speaking drivers, they're all really friendly, and it's super easy to use. I was starving, so I dropped my stuff really quickly and went out to go find food. I ended up at this local restaurant, and listen, I love Italian food, but Greek food might have my heart. I'm only here for 48 hours purely to eat, so follow along as we eat our way through Athens.